Okay, now they can hear
How
you.
about
I think the first thing people heard was your groan. Your
now?
so,
Well, because
hi
we weren't
everybody.
live yet. Hello. Finally.
Wow, so impatient.
I know, right?
So I just want to follow up on something, and this is really bad form because it's something that, we were talking about privately, and then people watching the live stream aren't going to have any clue about it, but I mean, I don't
Rude.
care. So your cat feeder playing the Mario theme. I mean,
Yes.
is that like a Pavlovian thing? Like, is that so the cats hear that
Yes.
music
Yes.
and then they're like,
They
oh,
associate
feeding
that with
time?
food. Yes. Yes. It plays that every time. So they're like, that is the feeding sound, because that plays, I mean, it also like drops the kibble. So that like
Right.
rattles some, but that the alarm basically carries a little bit more. So if they're someplace further in the house, hopefully they can hear it and they're like, oh, hey, food.
And is the idea that like if they get used to that routine and they know that like at a certain time of day they will always get fed and they will always hear this noise that
They will
indicates
stop
food is there,
screaming at us when we get up.
they won't like be begging you for food all day.
They don't beg for food all day, because no, it's just when we get up. They're like, the ritual, you have to, like, there's food, there will still be food in the feeding dish.
Oh yeah, but they want you to feed
they
them.
need
Oh,
they
absolutely.
need the ritual.
Yeah.
So
they want you to feed them
a different ritual that doesn't involve us. It's so nice if it works. I mean,
if it works. So this is like a new tactic that you're trying.
It is. I forget. We had a like a fountain that would, it would continue run the water.
Oh,
so
like for the water. Yeah.
And that broke. So we got a new fountain, but when we got a new fountain, we were just like, okay, let's just go ahead and get the timer thing, so that, because we were away for like the weekend, and we're like, we kind of don't want to have somebody come by and like just for like one day, because it was essentially, we fed them early, like before bedtime, before we left, and then when we got back we fed them late, so we really only missed one feeding time, and we put extra food in just in case. But of course these bozos will just be like, hey, look at all the food they left us, and we'll eat all of it. So yeah, this is in hopes that we don't have to, if we're gone for longer, obviously we want somebody to come by and check on them, make sure everything's okay, just in case.
Make sure they haven't killed each other, and now there's just one cat who is the
anyway,
the dominant
but
cat.
if we're just going to be gone for the weekend, that way, we know there's the timer, So well, Mr. Isle of the Ants, theoretically yes, but we already my husband already had the Mario theme in his phone for whatever reason, or was able to pull it up on YouTube or something like that pretty easily, and so that was what got put in. It's also just a little bit, it's kind of shrill, so it carries better.
It's basic. It's not complex like the Poirot theme, where there's
there's no subtle jazziness to it. So again, it carries better. There's more contrast between the loud and soft. Yes. Feed the cats, feed the cats, feed the catty cats. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it doesn't quite fit the meter, but something like that.
We could, but we didn't. Yeah. We didn't. That was way too much work.
It's already, the operation is underway. So let's not change anything.
Let's find out if it works.
Yeah.
Let's hope it works.
The Meow Mix theme. Now, Mr.
That would have been classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meow 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 meow.
But we also, it's just the meow 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 meow, because there's a 10-second cap, and so when we played it until it cut off, my daughter couldn't take it because it ended in the middle of a phrase. It was like dun 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 dun. I'm just like, no.
I can't take it. I need resolution. I need resolution.
There has to be. So we didn't use the full 10 seconds.
You ended it at when it completed,
at the end of the first phrase. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so 255 AD says, Yesterday, a different progressive Superman fan did a stream titled "Reactionaries Freak Out Learning Basic Superman Lore." Yeah, there's a lot of that happening.
Is there?
There's a lot of that happening.
I'll take your word for it. I keep hearing that, but I guess I just don't follow enough reactionaries, and I'm okay with that because I haven't seen anybody, losing their mind over, oh God, Superman's an immigrant. Yes, Superman's an immigrant. Superman is an asylum seeker and an immigrant. Papers were falsified. It is not properly documented. However you look at it, whatever the timeline, Superman is not properly documented because there's no proper way to document an alien from outer space. Let's be honest.
Well, it was on Fox News, so that was sort of the impetus for a lot of people either rolling their eyes and going, no, for fuck's sake, or a lot of people going, yeah, and just sort of mindlessly joining the outrage.
I guess they needed to fill the airtime somehow. And I guess that's as painless as anything else. It could have, just like I was telling you before the stream, it could always be worse.
Yes, it could. It could
be worse.
Air One Fire, I got my ticket to the first show on Friday, like over a month ago. So I will also be seeing it as early as possible on Friday.
I'll be working at the park. I'll see it sometime.
But I bet you'll wish you were in an air-conditioned theater seeing Superman.
Yes, I will repeatedly, often be thinking. I will be thinking of you with so much jealousy. What time is your showing?
11. That's the earliest one they had. I would have gone earlier if they had an earlier one, but 11 is the first show.
I will message you with my jealousy.
Well, I won't see it because my phone will my phone will be off, but
it'll be time stamped. It's okay.
I'll see it like after. Oh wow, 15 minutes after showtime. We were only halfway through the sneak previews, and I'll be like, "Don't be jealous yet. The movie hasn't started yet."
You're still in the air conditioning. I'm still jealous.
They're still showing. They've shown 15 trailers in a row. I don't remember the first one.
I don't care. I'm out here in the heat. I haven't even looked at. I'm not thinking about it. I haven't even looked at the forecast for Friday and Saturday. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be. I'm gonna do an amazing job. It's gonna be great to see people, and I'm gonna do great. And it's gonna be incredibly relaxing despite the heat. There's like, it's very simple. You get to encourage people to have a good time, answer pretty basic questions, and there's just no stress. It's so nice. In that respect, the heat sucks. Word Nerd said earworms are battling for my brain space right now. I would say I'm sorry, but I think we're all there. That's gonna be our earworm.
What are the other than the Mario theme? What are the other ones, Word Nerd? What are the other ones battling in your head?
I'm very curious because for me it's just the Mario theme. For a few minutes after that sucker goes off every 3 hours. So pretty much all day.
I brought it on myself because we were sitting here in the Zoom, and you did like a little dance, and I was like, "What was that?" And because I can't hear it, I couldn't hear the Mario theme playing in the background. And, the Meow. Okay, there you go, Word Nerd. The Meow Mix theme, yeah. Which I didn't get to finish, by the way, Dana, because you interrupted in the middle of my performance of the Meow Mix theme.
And
now maybe that melody is unresolved in people's heads, and maybe people are feeling distressed because of that, and that's your fault.
Yep. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Liz, I vote for the Meow Mix theme too. You know why? Because it's democratic. Because everybody can do it. Everybody can sing the Meow Mix theme.
Everybody can sing the Mario theme if they can sing the Meow Mix theme.
Yeah, but they can sing the Meow Mix theme accurately because there's no instrument. It's literally just a voice saying meow, 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 like over and over again.
I think you should put that up on your channel.
The Mario as
a vote. Mario versus Meow Mix. What
the Mario theme? The Mario theme. When you play a Mario game, it doesn't sound like da 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 da. Like it's not some guy humming it
into the thing. We're recording it off of a phone. So
I know, but I'm saying
okay. So I'm saying
with the Meow Mix
you
theme,
should put it up on the community page on your channel and have people vote. 100%.
I'm not arguing which one is more of an earworm. I'm just saying the Meow Mix theme is superior. You may, in fact, the fact that you can sing it yourself accurately may help you to purge the earworm from your brain.
It might. You know what I think you should do? I think you should do what Mr. I Love the Ant suggests and purge that from your brain by singing it for a Patreon exclusive.
For a Patreon exclusive. I don't think I'm going to do that.
Slacker.
I would have done it for free if you hadn't stepped all over me. You see, so really, honestly, I mean, be mad at Dana, everybody, because she's the one who couldn't help but just jump in the middle of my Meow Mix theme performance.
All right, tell you what.
Now it's gone.
Go ahead.
Now it's been ruined.
Go ahead.
No, it's too late. The moment is past.
Not too late. It's not too late. It's only 6:10. We've got plenty of time. Go for it.
Meow 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 meow.
Tempo's off. Try again. You can do it.
Are you J.K. Simmons from?
I believe in you.
Fuck okay. Meow 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 meow.
Okay. Again, tempo was off, but other than that,
how are you? Or is this American Idol? Are you? I mean, are you like? Did I? Excuse me. Did I ask for a critique?
Here. Holy moly!
Thank you, Liz. Liz appreciates me.
Some applause. I will applaud too. I would. It would depend on how the other acts were.
Word Nerd says bravo. Caitlin appreciated the final meow. Thank you very much.
the final meow was a great stinger. Meow. Oh man, 255AD. I thought 255AD was asking you why you are watching Superman stories if you don't like the foundation of what the character is about. I was like, excuse you, why are you even here?
Yeah.
Oh, got it. It was a you, not you.
Yeah, Steve. It was like
the you general.
People who are complaining. People who are complaining. Yeah, because they don't know. Because they don't know. They don't know what the foundation of the character is, or at least what it has been historically. Like, here's the thing. The Zack Snyder version, I have never said that the Zack Snyder version is illegitimate or that it's like not Superman, but what I have pointed out correctly is that it is an aberration in the context of pretty much every other version of the character that has ever existed. Like, there are certain things about that presentation of the character and that the philosophy that kind of underlies that presentation of the character that are fundamentally at odds with pretty much every other version. That doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that, no, it doesn't. I mean, I don't like it, but that doesn't mean that it's wrong. There's no wrong or right. There's just different interpretations. But it's completely valid to point out that that interpretation is not at all in line with...
It's the one that's wrong.
Yes.
Mr. I Love the Ants suggests that you sing the Thundercats theme song.
The Thundercats theme. You know what? I was a He-Man guy. I wasn't a Thundercats guy, so I don't remember the Thundercats theme right off the top of my head.
Sad.
Sorry.
Sad. That's okay.
I seriously, I mean, nobody told me I had to choose a side, but I did. Like, when I was a kid, nobody said you have to only like one or the other. If you're a He-Man guy, you can't be a Thunder. Like, nobody imposed that on me. I just chose. I said, no, I'm a He-Man guy.
Speaking of sides, 255AD asks,
yes.
Is it that Superman is too important a figure to American popular culture for conservatives to just allow liberals to have the others, allow the other side to have him?
I don't think they care about that. I think they're just looking. I just think they like to complain
about anything.
And they like to play victim and be aggrieved and pretend that this is yet something else that's been taken away from them by all the woke people. You know, That's what I think it is.
They never had it in the first place.
Oh yeah, I agree.
They just,
yeah, I mean,
they're just greedy and grabby. They want to put their hands on everything. It's not yours. It's not yours. It never was.
It never was. I mean, like I did a video a couple years ago about Superman and the Mole Men, which I also mentioned on social media this week, which is from 1951 and is the first live action Superman feature film ever made. There had been live action movie serials before that, but Superman and the Mole Men is the first Superman feature film, and it is about Superman protecting people who are different and who are from another place from a violent xenophobic mob. It is a radically pro-immigrant, anti-xenophobia story.
Yep.
That's the first Superman movie from 1951. You can even go back further than that. You can go back, and a lot of people mentioned the Superman radio show, which had a whole ass storyline where the enemy was the Ku Klux Klan.
The literal Klan. Like, I've got the graphic novel version of it.
Yeah, it inspired the
Clan of the Fiery Cross.
Right, they renamed
which
it.
Which is completely different.
Yeah, wink. But yeah, it was called the Clan of the Fiery Cross, but everybody knows what that is. And you know, the radio show, and yeah, you mentioned the Superman versus, or Superman Smashes the Klan, the comic book, which is excellent. And,
so good.
And is loosely adapted from that original radio story.
Inspired by it.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean it's pretty close. I mean, there are differences because of the fact that the artist chose to root it in his own Chinese heritage, and there are some original characters in it that aren't in the radio play, and it centers like the immigrant characters much more than the radio play does, because the radio play centers Superman. But yeah, it's basically the same story. But yeah, so there's that. That was in, I think, 1948. So 47, 48, something like that. Or you could go all the way back to 1938, where literally in the first Superman, the first issue of Action Comics, one of the stories is Superman preventing a woman from being wrongfully executed. So he's already like bucking the system and going against the status quo because he has evidence that a woman who's going to be executed is innocent, and he goes in and he takes it upon himself to interrupt the execution and to stop this injustice. And later on, again, one of the first storylines in the comics, the enemy is a crooked mine owner who is exploiting his workers.
A capitalist.
Yeah, there's another one where the enemy is arms dealers who are trying to provoke a war so they can sell weapons to both sides and profit from that. I mean,
oh, Tony Stark. I mean, wait, no,
he was
it too soon.
Yeah, by today's standards, he was woke, what people call woke, from the very beginning, like literally from the very beginning. And I did a video about that where I talked about how, like, you know, the original version of Superman from the comics was a social justice warrior.
Yep.
I mean, that's what he was.
Wait. That term is passé.
Yeah,
he is now a member of the woke mob.
He's a member of the woke mob. Yeah.
Yes.
Word nerd, exploding or exploiting his workers. A little bit of both.
Potato. Exploiting until it's more financially beneficial to explode them.
Shit happens. You know what? When business is business.
HB Haga says Poirot catches crap all the time for being a foreigner.
Yeah.
The funny little Frenchman.
The funny little Frenchman. Yeah.
Not French.
I am Belgian.
Yes, and Mr. I Love the Ants says, it has been fun watching the Nazis. Not sure which parent to side with between Elon and Trump. Yeah, mommy and daddy are fighting again.
Oh. Who do you want to live with?
Neither one.
Nazis. Who do you want to live with, Nazis?
Oh, yeah, they don't want to live with neither one. Oh, gosh. How God, I just don't get it. How can people be so awful? I don't get it. They
didn't grow up reading Superman comics.
Like, that's what's wrong with this country.
Yep. Oh, Caitlin, that's nice. Caitlin says, I showed my dad your best man sketch from last year. He was really quiet through it, so I wasn't sure he was into it, especially because he's been there with his script before, but guffawed at the end. Well, I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
His Belgique-esque accent.
Belgique.
Which he plays up sometimes, and other times it's just it's more subtle.
Yeah. Yeah, word nerd, or they got the wrong message from Superman. Like apparently Dean Cain did. After playing him on TV for 4 years, somehow it just didn't sink in. He's like, I'm going to support Donald Trump. What? You were Superman.
It was just a job.
I get, hey, man, it's like how Star Trek actors talk about technobabble. They're like, hey, I just learned my lines. Okay, that's great. I mean, but hope that you would absorb a little bit of like the morality of what you were doing.
I guess what he learned was, I am always right. I am the most important character.
Yes, exactly. I'm the main character. That's what he learned. Oh. I'm Superman. There's actually, I mean, it works out because, I mean, maybe in hindsight, it's not so great if we interpret it this way as, well, that's the lesson Dean Cain took from it. But one of my favorite moments of Dean Cain's Superman is, I think it's from season 3 of Lois and Clark. They did like this multi-episode story arc where Lois had been committed to like a mental hospital. And
like Nellie
yeah, exactly like Nellie Bly. Full circle. And Superman comes to visit her, and he like just flies in. She's like out in the yard, and he just flies in to visit her, and Superman and Lois are standing there talking, and one of her doctors comes up and says, excuse me, do you have a visitor's pass? And Superman says, no. And the doctor says, well, you can't be here without a visitor's pass. And he looks at him kind of disbelievingly for a second and says, but I'm Superman.
And that's the lesson Dean Cain took from that.
And apparently,
Superman, the rules don't apply to me.
Apparently, that's the lesson that Dean Cain took. But I'm Superman. Who's this asshole asking me who I am and what I'm doing here? Obviously, I'm Superman. I deserve to be wherever I want. Yeah, Gregory, and that's fine. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, because it is just a job, but it is a little weird when like you play a character as iconic as that, as Superman for that long, and like none of it sinks in apparently. Like the whole, devoting your life to the service of others and caring about other people and empathy and all of the Superman stuff. It's like somehow it's like, nah. Yep. I'm going to vote for Trump. It's like, that's a little disappointing.
Yes, Kate points out. No, go ahead. Yours first.
Well, I was just going to say, Caitlin pointing out an example of a Star Trek alumni missing the point. Yes, Dwight Schultz, unfortunately, who was brilliant as Lieutenant Barclay. But yes, he has become a cranky right winger, but he, like Dean Cain in the pantheon of live action Superman actors, is an exception.
255 AD points out that Dean Cain is Japanese American and
yes.
right wingers, and says right wingers would lose their minds because he's not white. Here's the thing: too many right wingers, Asian Americans are. It's the model minority.
The model minority.
They're one of the good ones. As long as they know their place, it's okay. But they need to be willing to defer to the wasps in power. And if they step out of line, then that's not okay. Then they get canceled.
As long as they're like Superman from Dark Knight Returns, where he's just doing the bidding of the government, then they're cool with that.
So how has your day been?
My day has been good. I wrote a script for a new MacGyver video about one of my very favorite MacGyver episodes. It's the one that you and I watched a little while ago now, but not super long. The one where MacGyver, the mountain climbing one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that episode so much. So yes, I'm doing a video about that. Have a couple of bits in it that I'm really looking forward to doing that I think are going to be
Definitely
really
one
funny.
of the more angsty episodes.
Oh boy! Fun. Oh, sad MacGyver. Oh, look at MacGyver. He's so sad.
He lost love. Oh no,
MacGyver, are you sad? And then he gets cured, and then he gets dragged into a wacky MacGyver adventure, and it pulls him out of it.
There you go.
He's better by the end.
Hashtag winning.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, HB Hag, exactly. MacGyver! The first time that happens, by the way. It's the first episode where Murdoch dies and screams MacGyver's name as he falls to his apparent death. That would happen over and over again after that. But that was the first time.
Oh, gosh. I might, when we get done here, if I don't feel like I haven't been sleep, I've had trouble getting to sleep the last several nights. But if I feel like I can't get to sleep, I might have to to get that same vibe, I might have to go watch the Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, there you go.
It's just, oh gosh, it's so predictable and just in a delightful way.
Yeah. And I mean, unfortunately, Jessica didn't have a recurring arch nemesis who appeared to die at the end of all of their episodes screaming, Jessica!
Jessica! Or Fletcher!
Fletcher! That would have been, that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing.
Oh, maybe we should write some fanfic.
Fletcher!
Fletcher!
And he's got to be like falling from a great height, like, you know.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Although the best MacGyver scream from Murdoch was not one where he fell. It was one where he was being electrocuted. And it was MacGyver!
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What fun.
So great. So anyway, shall we watch the second half of
well, I'm gonna request for our hypothetical and likely never to be
Murder, She Wrote fanfic.
Murder, She Wrote fanfic. I want to know, Mr. Armour apparently is voting for Fletcher, or should it be JB or Jessica?
You know, yeah. Go ahead.
No, I want the people who are here to vote. Tell us which one of those you would want the scream to be, as this, you know, we would have to make up an arch nemesis for her. Her arch nemesis, as you know, is being electrocuted or, you know, drowning or falling or whatever. What is the scream? Is it Fletcher or Jessica or JB? Which one is it? Put it in the chat.
Hang on. I'm gonna make a poll.
Oh, yay. Fancy. So where's the poll going? Is it going to be like on the video?
In the chat. In the chat.
In the chat. Okay.
People who are with us in the chat will be able to vote.
Yay! See, this is one of the benefits of being here. And then we'll since we're at our almost 6:30, we can go ahead and explain the thing, and then get to finding out who the murderer is. Woohoo! Mr. I Love the Ants, it would have to be a created character. 255D says, my mother watched Murder, She Wrote a lot. When I walk in on it, I feel like I'm constantly recognizing character actors from TNG. There we go. I can't wait to find out which one wins. So when is the poll going to be done?
I can end it whenever I want, so we can end it when the show's over, and we'll declare a winner.
Okay, sounds good. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you've pulled up the episode Hickory Dickory Dock of Poirot, and that you have put it at 5319, which is the blacked out screen, because we watched half of this sucker last week. So if you weren't here with us, there's dead people.
Yeah,
I don't remember who it was.
A mouse has killed people, and it's definitely the mouse that's doing it.
We haven't. Poirot hasn't said so, so it's not official yet. We still have half the episode to go.
Okay.
But let's be honest, that mouse is looking mighty sus.
Pretty guilty. Yeah. Pretty guilty.
So we're all going to go halfway through the episode, 5319. If it's not exact, if you can't get it exactly right there, not a big deal. The key is you're going to hover your cursor / remote, and Steve's going to count us in. 3, 2, 1, play. When Steve says play, we all click play, and we all watch the episode together. There will be silence from time to time, and at other times, we will be yammering on in chat about what people are talking about there, and we'll miss some of what's going on in the episode. That's okay. We'll all be here for the reveal at the end.
That's right. It'll all make sense when Poirot explains everything.
I hope. Well, I'm ready. Are you ready?
All right. I'm ready. I'll count us in from 3. Everybody hit play when I say play.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1, play.
Yay, cars. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mrs. Nick is gone, too.
She lives in a cupboard.
Oh, Poirot's interested. Caitlin, thanks for the details. Oh, yeah, Caitlin, the man with the eyebrows is like in league with the American girl. I don't know, caught with a gun in his hand?
Yeah. Oh, it's the completely innocent Scottish guy.
Come on, it could always be worse. Life rule number 5. I'm like, it's up there someplace. Aside from the fact that you're looking over your shoulder and watching people in a creepy
You're like
way,
glaring at people the whole time.
I'm just saying, it's kind of weird. When he stops being such an asshole. didn't throw it away. I put it in my pocket, and someone could have taken it from my pocket and switched it with another.
I have many orgies in my room. Everyone knows this.
Anyone could have taken it. You, him, her. Great, we'll all go to the chair.
There's a lot of people in the world.
God, Clue is just so relevant right now. You think?
Maybe I should have searched the crime scene.
Oh,
look, cut him
boy.
some slack.
Maybe
Cut him some
I
slack.
Done my job. Holy moly.
Cut him some slack. He's the only police inspector in the entire country. He has a lot on his plate.
Oh, it's okay, Japp. I know what it's like to have too much to do. Oh my God. Sorry, Caitlin, I was quoting from Clue. Maybe instead of Murder, She Wrote, I'll have to watch that. Actually, I probably won't have to watch that. I can probably just sit and stare into space and like play it through my brain. It's Miss Scarlett's line, by the way. Leslie Ann Warren, who, to bring this full circle, also auditioned for Lois Lane.
Auditioned for Lois Lane, yes, she did.
Yep.
And she didn't get the part because she really overdid it. If you've ever seen her audition,
to be incredibly coked up.
She was a very happy Lois.
She was like
a very happy Lois.
Kudos to you, Deborah. Does it matter, dude? Just sell me the goddamn backpack.
Just give me the goddamn backpack.
It's for my lover, okay? He's tall. Caitlin, everybody should watch Clue again.
And it will hold the rock.
Caitlin, I first saw it when I was like 10. I had the biggest crush on Tim Curry as Wadsworth.
And you still do.
I mean, I have a crush on Tim Curry as just like every role he's
just
ever
all
performed.
The time. Yeah.
Shoot, I got a crush on Tim Curry as Dale a friggin' whale. I'm an American. I have rights. Wait, no, she's not the American. Never mind.
Her, that one.
Philip, yes, she did.
Yes, she auditioned for the Christopher Reeve movie, yes. A lot of people did.
They can't. Clearly they can, dumbass. Dun, dun, dun.
Bum, bum, bum. No. No. What if the bottle is mislabeled and that's just harmless cocaine?
Maybe he just had a stressful youth, Caitlin.
It's the hairline makes him look much older.
Test points. The room is supposed to be cool when you sleep, Poirot.
Not to Poirot.
Monday's cup draw may be something. Rest of news. I love that headline. Something made public this Wednesday. Oh my God, I love lunch and ham. I love reading the newspaper. I may have to go back to this episode after we're done with the live stream and just like pause so I can see what the headlines say. Yes, I love it so much. It's so much fun when we have a newspaper on a stage play and it's just like baloney. Yeah. Because like we'll try to have something just in case somebody can see the headlines. And of course the text will say like lorem ipsum dolor, you know, right. It's that Latin nonsense.
Just filler text.
Yes, yeah. Caitlin, exactly. And it's so much fun to see what we can put in that might actually be seen that is relevant to the timeline and the setting. It's just fun. I think. Dun dun dun. Rings the bell. I don't care. I'm the only police inspector in all of England. You're going to answer him again.
I mentioned this when we glimpsed him in the first half. This character is played by David Burke. And David Burke was the original Dr. Watson on the Jeremy Brett Sherlock Holmes show.
So it's the useless friend meeting the useless friend.
Yes, if only Hastings were here. Yes.
We can have a triumvirate. Caitlin, thank you. I feel so validated. Huh? He looks so confused.
He's Watson. What?
I'm sure of it. Are you, though? I can't. Deborah, that's fantastic.
That's cool, Deborah. Yeah.
Oh, he's getting chewed out.
You're out of control, Japp. You're off the bloody case.
Oh, and he was just going to retire.
Japp goes rogue.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, sir.
HB had a Japp of the yard in the yard.
Japp, you want to come in from the yard, dude? Sign this contract that makes you promise never to tell anyone that I killed my wife. Word Nerd, we are both watching a version that we downloaded from the Internet Archive. The whole series is on the Internet Archive. Yeah.
It's linked in the description.
It's linked in the description, yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, and for all the Poirot episodes, I'll have a link to download the episode because they're all up there.
Available.
Yeah.
Oh. I was trespassing.
He's my favorite murderer.
Everybody's gonna die sooner or later. Want a tulip? Mm. Yeah,
Dr.
we've
Watson.
noticed that they don't all move the same way.
Yeah, they don't exactly. Yeah.
IDKY.
I'm great.
I'm dying, you
I couldn't be better.
Broad. Now, will you please tell us if you murdered her? I'm a murderer. Not for much longer.
They better find a new one. Because guess what?
I'm gonna die.
I'm getting out of here.
I like pizza.
I thought maybe. Oh, got a photo album. Snooze fest.
Maybe it's got evidence. Dramatic violin music it's got.
I'm just going to take this one. Can I take this one?
Rude.
What's he going to do?
Ordinary. I'm not sure that hospital gowns have pockets.
Don't go in that room.
Oh, no. Caitlin, that's interesting. That it is actually very difficult to slash the rucksack.
Should I prepare this rucksack?
It's a pretty day. And birds chirping and everything. Wait.
The abduction of Hercule Poirot.
Oh, no.
No, Poirot is not the action hero. You do not manhandle Poirot.
Poirot is a very delicate person.
You know, if this was the Brana version, he would have beat the shit out of that guy. Brana's Poirot don't take no shit.
At least they called him Poirot, not Poirot.
Poirot.
Itching nose. The students are the ones who are going to the university. That is who they are.
That's who they are. Happy to clear that up for you.
This is not complicated.
Students go to school, sir. This is what I just said, yes.
Restaurant, I love the ants. Students don't often hurl their backpacks across the room. Yeah, I mean, they may just drop them.
Yeah.
But if they're going to hurl something across the room, it's going to be one book in particular that's pissing them off. Linear algebra. Done with you. Did your wife suggest that you go to therapy, sir?
Exactly.
Oh, God bless him. Oh, God. A healthy meal. A healthy meal.
Let's go out. Chief Inspector Japp, would you please bring Poirot the Chinese takeout menu?
Oh, poor Japp. Dude.
Thanks.
I have to.
I appreciate it, bud.
Oh God. Oh God.
Would you care to join us for some flavorless fish cooked in milk?
And boiled vegetables.
Would you care for some food without an ounce of taste or texture? We have plenty to go around.
No spices at all.
It may be healthy, but it makes you want to die. Exactly, word nerd. Well, after I eat it, my hunger will be gone, but so will my will to live.
Who's the murderer? Please introduce us. Caitlin, you're absolutely right.
Yep. It's definitely a Japp Must Suffer episode.
I love it. I love it.
Maybe she wants this after all. Good evening, Miss Lane.
Nah.
Oh no, the mouse killed her while that other lady was on the phone. I told her not to be alone with that mouse. Yeah, put your Clark Kent glasses on and get lost. Nice. Classy.
Dun dun dun.
The mouse
Dun,
got him
dun,
too?
dun. It's a very enterprising mouse.
Definitely. Oh, I'm glad Mr. Hobbes isn't alive to see this. It would break his heart.
Now they can be together at last.
In hell.
Mm. Caitlin, just in case people forget. He's so miserable. Oh, bless you, Japp. Oh my goodness, it's so adorable.
Hi, Debbie. I think I'll just fall asleep in a cold bath. That'll fix it.
Put my head in the water. Please. Cold. Be cold.
The bidet. Oh, yes, I forgot about the bidet. Oh, that's wonderful.
That's what it's for.
Oh,
That's what it's for.
That's wonderful.
Bless you. Oh my gravy. Oh. He's wishing that he could exchange places with the dead guy.
Oh, him gonna cry. Don't cry, whoever you are. Chekhov's bidet. Exactly, Liz.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh. It's so good. This is the highlight of my day. This is so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh God. Poirot, don't say anything. Oh. Yeah, whatever, dude. Oh my God. Oh, great. There are other spots of grease available.
Le game is afoot.
Zoom, zoom. Caitlin, add some music. Fair use.
Oh, the mouse is like, oh, I gotta get out of here. The fuzz are breathing down my neck.
Run, run.
Mouse cam. I observed mouse droppings on every surface. You have a serious problem here.
Aside from the murders, there's another problem.
You should summon the exterminator immediately.
Yeah, Caitlin, she's the one running it, not the one owning it. But not all of them. Oh, here we go. It's nice that they're all lined up.
They have a visual aid.
Cookery book. I love it.
Okay, explain to me the rules of this Price is Right game again, because I don't get it.
Love it. That was good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Dun dun dun.
There you go, HB Haga. Estimate the cost of the diamonds without going over. That's great.
Nicely done. Americans never do think they've made a mistake.
Sally. I want to say it.
No, you're not. Oh, Mr. Isle of the Ants, no. No, not at all. In fact, they'd hinted at it earlier when he was there with the phone call. Is it me?
The diamonds. No.
Caitlin, you're not wrong.
Oh, he's great. Yeah.
It is le souris, the mouse. I'm completely confused, Poirot.
The one I'm holding.
This one. The one I just pulled out of my pocket. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Tense music. Wait, I thought I said he removed the blood stain. Your crime was the murder. Dun, dun, dun. But it is not. Do, 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 do.
It was the little mouse.
It's that that's terrible. She's clearly very upset. There are wrinkles in her stockings, and she's the fashionista? No, no. The only explanation is that she didn't want to do it and she was very upset. I want a lawyer. I want a lawyer. Mousy.
Oh yeah. Oh man, he Helen hunted.
Go, buddy, go. Exciting. Uh-oh. No, follow the signs. It said there was a way out over there.
Oh, damn it. I forgot my Metro card. Ha! Got you, coppers! Then the mouse sneaks up behind him and garrots him.
Bites his neck. Oh, or that. Just punch Poirot, dude.
I'm gonna not mind the gap. Etc., etc., etc. Oh, what a thing to happen.
But to those who knew he was a murderer.
Look at that. Nice little fake out. Oh, God, they drive so slow. I hate funeral processions. Just fucking get on with it.
They have to wait for the walking people to keep up.
Oh, put the walking people in a car.
They don't have that many cars back then. This is the old days, Steve. Dun, dun,
Oh.
dun!
Oh, bother.
Dun dun dun.
Someone who doesn't like his parents? Oh, God.
Gasp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
I mean, it looks better than the fish. Oh, boy, you could do a lot with that. That's the same thing.
Dude, eat the potatoes.
The hopeful look in his face. Some cheese.
Oh, gosh. He would have hated what Miss Lemon made, too. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. This was so good.
Yeah, exactly. H.B. Haggard, the irrational fear of circular meatloaf. You know, it's a tragedy, really, when that kind of ignorance overtakes even the sharpest minds.
I mean, seriously, what was I would love to know what was wrong with the potatoes. I guess maybe that they were mashed up, and the peas.
He's very particular.
Let's
Poirot.
be clear. Everything on that plate was mashed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would have eaten it. It's good home cooking. You know, you sprinkle some salt and pepper on those peas. I'm sure they're great.
Man. Speaking, I mean, we were talking a little bit of politics earlier with the Superman. You haven't got a phobia to dick.
Phobia to dick, have you?
Holy
Frankly,
moly.
Inspector, that's a personal question, and I'll thank you to stay out of my private business.
We needed to go talk to Mr. Colin McNabb about the psychological implications of that one.
No, that's a good one. It's a good one. The Poirot Japp stuff, you know, makes the whole thing. I mean,
Caitlin, I missed it. Did he say he wanted brie? I thought he just said cheese. Oh my gosh!
I know he suggested camembert.
I missed that too.
Yeah. You know why you missed it? You know why you missed it? Because you were doing this. You were doing this.
I don't care.
So I assume we're going to wrap things up here.
Yep.
Shall we say last call to anybody who hasn't voted in
the
poll?
Yes.
The poll that if you haven't been here the whole time, you'll have no idea because it has nothing to do with Poirot. It has nothing to do with Star Trek. It has nothing to do with anything we usually talk about. But
murder.
Yes, murder. It's a mystery. It's another mystery show. If Jessica Fletcher, the protagonist of Murder, She Wrote, had a arch nemesis similar to Murdoch, who is the arch nemesis of MacGyver,
Right.
and that arch nemesis apparently died at the end of all of their appearances. And as they died, a la Murdoch, they screamed the name of the hero. What would they scream? Would it be Jessica?
Or
JB?
or
Fletcher?
please vote.
So, yes, we'll give
Because
it a
we
few
are
more
all
minutes.
delighted.
Yes, absolutely. Word. Okay, so next week, a Word Nerd asks, what do you watch Deep Space Nine on for next week? Dana and I watch it on Paramount Plus.
I'm pointing to this because it's my computer. I watch it on the
You
computer.
watch it on your computer. Thanks,
Right
Dana.
You're welcome.
It's very helpful.
What can I say except you're welcome?
We watch it on Paramount Plus, which I believe is the only place here in the United States that it is streaming right now.
But you might be an old school nerd and have it on DVD or potentially VHS.
That's true. And you know, I mean, you can always wink, wink, borrow a copy from a friend. Wink, wink.
Or the library.
The library.
So over the last week, or within the last week, I got a text message from the woman who was my department head when I was working down at the other school, the south end of the county. And she said, do you have a copy of Lilo and Stitch? And I didn't. But our one of the libraries in the county does. And so she was able to get it through interlibrary loan to her local library. And I was like, yay. So I felt really good about that. I helped.
Well, good. You
and
helped.
I encourage people to use the library, which is like, yay. So yeah, lots of options, as Caitlin points out in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you do decide to wink, wink, borrow a copy from a friend, wink, wink, the episode we're watching is from season 6. It's season 6, episode 6, and it's called Sacrifice of Angels.
Oh, ooh.
You like the title?
I do. Not really sure who the angels would be, though.
I don't know. Caitlin wants to know, are we playing Non-Wordle?
How quick can you do it?
Are you? Yeah, well, the reason we haven't been doing it lately is because Dana's worried about her laptop battery.
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good. It's working. Yeah.
You want to go for it?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what we'll do. We'll play Not Wordle, and then when that's over, then I'll end the poll, and we will declare a winner for what the non-existent arch nemesis of Jessica Fletcher would scream at their death.
Sounds great.
Okay. So we haven't done this for several weeks, so I'll explain what's going to happen in a minute. We'll make it quick because Dana's rapidly losing energy. So I'm going to switch over to the Wordmaster board. Wordmaster is basically just Wordle with the serial numbers filed off, and we play this as a group. But Dana takes the lead and decides what words that we guess at which time. And Dana is not looking at the Wordmaster board while we play. She is just going by my descriptions.
But I am the boss.
You are the boss. And so if you're watching with us live, please play along if you want. Please throw your guesses or suggestions into the chat. Yes. So with all that being said, shall we begin with our customary opening word?
Yes, we haven't done it in a while, but H-E-A-R-T.
Heart.
Yes, please.
Not a bad beginning. So heart gives us the A in the right place, the R not in the right place, and the T in the right place. Ooh. So no H, no E. A is the third letter, R but not as the fourth letter, and T as the last letter.
Okay, let's go with lions because I think that'll give us more options.
Okay. Aha! Well, not really. It just eliminates all those letters. There's nothing from lions. So No L, I, O, N, or S.
Craft.
Craft. Interesting. Okay.
Thank you. Well, it puts an R in a different place, keeps the A and T in the same
Right.
place, and C and F have not been taken. So I think that is an excellent guess.
I think it is too. Let's see what it gives us. Craft. Oh, man. No, it's not craft, but everything but the C. It's something R-A-F-T.
It could be, okay, so it could be draft.
It could be draft. It could be graft.
It could be graft.
I think those are the only ones, isn't it?
Yeah, I think graft and draft are our only other options. So
yeah, and we have 3 guesses left, so I feel like we've got this one.
Okay, so I think so too. So do you want to Rochambeau it out?
No, we can just do draft. I think you said draft first.
Draft comes alphabetically before graft, so let's try that next.
Let's try draft. D-R-A-F-T.
Jan and Word Nerd have guessed those two.
Okay, it's not draft.
Mr. I Love Vance, no proper nouns, to my knowledge.
Yeah. Zaraft. Let's try graft. Let's try graft.
Fingers crossed, everybody, because if it's not this, we're in trouble.
It's graft. Yay! We win.
Probably the only time that I have cheered for graft in my life.
Good point.
Thank you. So
it's the one time you want to see some graft. Okay.
Now that we are finished with that, it is time to wrap this up. So don't forget.
I'm gonna close the poll. Are you ready?
Oh yes.
The poll is about to close. The poll has closed.
Oh, okay.
The winner with 53% of the vote is Jessica.
Jessica! That is fantastic.
Yes, and an emphatic win, a resounding victory. Not only a clear majority, but a 10-point victory over the second place finisher, and poor JB left behind with only 3% of the vote. So thanks everybody who voted in that.
Yeah,
we should try to come. So. You know what? We should try to come up with a bullshit poll for every show from now on.
Well, I don't know if you saw, but I suggested in the comments, because I think Liz said something about who the villain was, that it might be, somebody else. But I said it ought to be a movie producer who is mad at Jessica because she won't sell any of the movie rights to her novels.
That's a good one.
I like that idea. Thank you. I like that idea.
And they're so mad that they come back over and over again throughout the series to try and kill her.
They keep trying to convince her. And when they don't convince her, they kill somebody so that she has the idea for another story.
Jan has it right there when you sit with because William Wyndham, because Seth he never really screamed it like that, but he was the one who would always go, Jessica.
There you go.
Good old William Wyndham. He was the one of the few people who could have replaced Claude Akins, because Claude Akins was Jessica's male friend in season 1, and then he left the show, and that's when William Wyndham as Seth came in, and yeah. Anyway,
all right. So let's wrap this up. So next week we're back to DS9, and we're watching something about Death of Angels.
Sacrifice.
That one. Right.
No, it's called Angels in America. And it's really good, but it's really heavy, and it's 4 hours long. No, it's called Sacrifice of Angels.
All right. Word Nerd, that could work. It'd be like a super fan who wants to make sure that she has lots of options for her next, set of novels. So yeah. Sacrifice of Angels. So that's going to be Deep Space Nine.
Yes.
And so come back next week on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
I always just say Eastern Time because I can never remember which one is which. But yes.
We're on Daylight Time. I know because it's the time that makes me grumpy.
Oh, so for the other half of the year, you're not going to be grumpy?
Well, I'll be grumpy for other reasons.
Just different things, sure.
It'll be one less reason for me to be grumpy. Although, in fairness, I am I am quite capable of being grumpy with no reason whatsoever.
This is true.
Feelings aren't facts, Steve.
I know this. I know this.
Can't trust them. Almost got me. Whoo, I caught that one right there.
You got it.
So, if you haven't already done so, make a little mark on your calendar to come join us next week to watch some Star Trek. And also look in the description, because we have some organizations that could use some financial support if you have the wherewithal to do so. Or you can look for ways to be involved in your community. Some of these they may have chapters near you. Look for ways to be involved. We also have charitylinks.page, which is GoFundMe's and other such links for friends and associates of ours who could use some financial help. So again, if you have the wherewithal to do so, helping people is good. Da-da-da.
Yes.
And other than that, have a wonderful rest of your week.
One more quick program note. And I will post. I'll be posting about this on my
thing.
I'll be posting about this on my social media leading up to it. But because this is our last live stream and my last live stream of any kind before it, this weekend on Sunday, and it's Sunday afternoon for Dana and I. The chat widget just died, but fuck it, we're almost done. We are this Sunday afternoon, and that's Jason's idea. I tried to talk him out of it, and he stonewalled me completely. But we're doing our end of season.
He's a rude son of a gun.
He is. We're doing our end of season Ensign's Log live Q&A stream. So it will be live right here on my channel Sunday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's noon Pacific. And going for as long as we feel like going until Jason decides we've gone too long, and then we have to stop so Jason and I can record late seating. But yes.
2 questions. First of all, what time is that in Greenwich Mean Time?
I have no idea. I think it's like 4 or 5 hours later.
Okay. Second, nice, very, very smoothly done there, Steve. Second, what movie are you guys reviewing for this weekend? Not that it'll be up right away, but just hypothetically.
It's a movie I have never seen and only recently even heard of. That is another patron pick for the Lemmy Listen podcast Patreon. It's called Rock and Rule, and it is an animated rock and roll musical. And apparently at least one of our podcast patrons has been asking us to do this for years, and Jason has finally taken pity and said, okay, we're going to do it. So yes.
Okay. Because I was like, please tell me how this is culturally relevant. It is culturally relevant because the patrons have said so.
Exactly. So
fair enough. So yeah, patrons, if you are not a patron, you can go to patreon.com/Steve Shives, and you can help Steve's work here on this very channel. And if you don't want to do that much, it's just way too much typing for you, there's a little button down here. You can just join this channel. Just click that sucker.
You could.
And there you go. And if you already are, hooray, good for you. And either way, hopefully we'll see you back here next week.
We sure will. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully we'll see some of you on Sunday for the Ensign's Log stream. And yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.